Oh, well, hello everyone. Welcome yet again to another tutorial of Cass Cooks Keto. And today we're doing New York baked cheesecake. I love it. I was obsessed with baked cheesecake, with my sister. And she was living out in like Middle Mountain. I remember we were dieting, running all the time. We would literally not eat all day. We zhuzh, remember? Go for like a 6-kilometer run and then mung out on half a cheesecake each. So going keto, obviously, issue with that because the bases and things that people use aren't. So I'm going to be doing a keto baked cheesecake with you all. How exciting. Cheers. I'm going to start lining my springform tin. I mean, they made it look so much easier in the tutorial on how to do this because I've never used a springform tin.
Don't judge me, okay?
It's a first for me. I'm choosing to do one for this video. Realistically, I should be using this stuff. So, you know. But you don't have to. I have never baked it in one of these before. So if you want to, you can put it in just like a normal one and then line that. But this is my cooking tutorial, okay? Not yours. So it's not about you. It's about me, please. Because I'm going to be putting it in a water bath to help prevent cracking of the cheesecake, I don't want water seeping into my base. So I'm just going to line it with alfoil. All right. So we've done our tray. You can do this by hand if you want to. I'm lazy and I have my NutriBullet and I feel like it can work. I've not done it with my NutriBullet. I usually do it with my hands. So if I fuck up, I'm doing lots of firsts this video, okay? Whatever, YOLO. So to a mixing bowl or to a NutriBullet or to a food processor, whatever you want to use, we're going to be adding in 2 cups of almond flour. You're gonna make a mess. Oh God. It's not easy. 1/4 cup of coconut flour. So I'm deviating from the recipe that's going to be in the link below. I'm going to be putting in some desiccated coconut, that stuff, you know. Anyway, I'm going to be putting 1/2 cup of that in. 2 tablespoons of Monkfruit Sweetener or whatever granulated sweetener you're using. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now, to all of that, I'm going to be adding in 180 grams of diced cold butter, which I have cut and prepared earlier. I'm not sure if this is going to work, and it's going to suck getting it out if it doesn't. I might have just been better off doing my hands, but let's just pray. All right, wish me luck. I may have broken it. Oh God. No. Okay, so it's not exactly, it's not exactly done what I wanted it to do. Fuck it. Forget that. Use a mixing bowl. It's really warm. It got very warm very quickly. Why do I insist on doing first in these videos? I think it's because like I actually love going on an adventure with you as well. Maybe you would be thinking, I could use my NutriBullet. Well, now you've just seen you can't. So I guess technically I've done you all a favor. Oh, it smells yummy. It smells like coconut. Nick hates coconut. Oh, there's one of the reasons why I put the desiccated coconut. He hates coconut. Now he won't eat my cheesecake.
Not for you, Nick. Sorry. It's my cheesecake.
I mean, he'll still eat it. I mean, he hates lots of things and he still eats them. Eats all my things. Now, we've kind of got that into a bit of a base, which is what we're going for. Obviously. Now, I'm just going to plop that into my cake tin. And all we're gonna do now is we're gonna start kneading that out. So what I'm also gonna do is start walking that up the sides of my cake tin. You don't have to do that either, but be warned, you will never be able to eat cheesecake again if you give them to kids. Like there'll never be any cheesecake left, that's why.
This is why we don't have kids.
I mean, technically we do. Not wanting to embarrass anyone in this house. So now we've got that to where I want it to be. I'm gonna chuck that into my fridge. That's gonna stay in there for roughly half an hour. If you can leave it a bit longer, do so, but minimum half an hour just to help set it. This is how we do it. My favorite part.
Next dishes.
And I know some of you may not actually think he does them, but both he does. He does them dishes a day. A day. The only dishes I do is the dishwasher. That's it.
For Nick.
All right.
I missed a dish.
So it's been about 40 minutes since I popped that base in there. And I fucked around for about 40 minutes. Had a drink, you know. You better catch up. My oven's been preheating this whole time. Yay. I'm gonna pop it in my oven. It's gonna stay in there for 15 minutes. And then we'll start working on our filling.
6:55 p.m. Set an alarm, please. Thank you.
I was actually going to use my stand mixer for the first time because that was such a fail using the NutriBullet for the base for the first time. I don't want the first time to also be a screw up again on the filling. So I'm just going to do what I know, and what I know is hand works, okay? Hands, ladies and gents. It's fun. You'll be fun. I mean, this is really annoying, so feel free to get Philadelphia. It's more expensive, but at least it's not a chode penis looking thing. Blech. So I'm just going to do that into a mixing bowl. There she goes. Hurry up. So now to that, I'm also going to add in
3/4 of a cup
of sour cream.
For Nick.
Then I'm going to add in a cup of the Monkfruit Sweetener, or whatever granulated sweetener you're using. To that, we're adding in a teaspoon of our Vanilla Essence. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I know my mum has one in her kitchen, and I never knew what it was for until right now. You know those little long things that you grate shit on? Don't have one. So I'm just going to use that side of my grater. I don't feel like I need to buy a whole new instrument, just, you know, whatever. So I use that, but if you have that long thing, use that. And we're going to grate roughly a teaspoon of lemon zest into that. Again, we're using hands. So just gonna get all up in there.
We're pausing for a slight intermission.
Where's my zhuzher? I'm zhuzhing. Zhuzh. Now, one by one, I'm gonna be cracking in an egg and mixing in. All up, we're gonna be adding in 3 eggs. I'm gonna add egg number 2. Dos egg. Wee. Egg number 3. So now that's been in my oven for 15 minutes at 180 degrees. And you can see that it's starting to go a lightly golden brown around, and that's the point you want to take it out, okay? So just make sure that you keep an eye on it. I'm gonna let that sit and cool for a little bit. I'm gonna continue beating Nick. Oh, wait, no, I didn't say that. I'm gonna continue beating my cream cheese. Now, the only reason that I'm doing this is because the recipe says that you should put the filling through a sieve. But I'm lazy and ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm hoping that this will reduce a lot of that. So I've let that cool for roughly about 5 minutes. You can leave it a bit longer, up to you. And now I'm gonna start adding in my filling. Now I've filled my cheesecake, om nom. And now all I'm going to do now is pop that into a another baking tray that's high-walled with some water in it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Just know that you may get some cracking in there. Now I'm going to put that in my oven for 50 minutes. Beautiful. I drink too much. We zhuzh. Don't forget the zhuzhing. So our cheesecake has been in the oven for 50 minutes at 180 degrees. And so we're gonna check it now by putting a little spike in there. And if it comes out clean, it's good.
You're welcome.
That's been in for an additional 10 minutes. So that's 60 minutes all up at 180 degrees. I'm happy with where it's at right now. And I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna open the door slightly ajar and let that sit for an additional 30 minutes. Now, baked cheesecake is not a quick dish. So if you're wanting to do a baked cheesecake, yum, you will enjoy every second, I promise you. But make sure you have time, because after this, it's gonna go into the fridge for 4 hours as a minimum before you then eat it. I'm gonna leave mine overnight because it's pretty late right now, and we're gonna have it tomorrow morning.
We're gonna break out fast/breakfast
with cheesecake. Yum, 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 yum. So I'll see you all tomorrow.
Mwah. Love you.
Good morning, my pretties. It is now the next day. The cheesecake has been sitting in the fridge for about 12 hours now. So we're gonna grab it out, have a look-see at her, cut her up, and om nom, breakfast. Ommy nom. I touched it last night. I was like, I wonder. Started poking it, poked a hole in it. He hasn't done the dishes yet. Rude.
We ready?
Nick's gonna get mad when I do the exact same face all over again, but I can't help that my food is yummy, okay? That lemon. Oh, it's so creamy and like delicate. She good. Trust me. Whoever said cheesecake couldn't be breakfast, they obviously aren't living their best lives. And there you have it. New York baked cheesecake. Keto styles. I'm like getting all like aggressive. Enjoy the video. If you all enjoyed the tutorial / video of Cass Cooks Keto. If you try the recipe out and you like it and whatnot, feel free, send me a message, let me know. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And yeah, that's it.
Love you.
Keep living life yummy. Om nom.
Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum.